conduct a church service here tonight, Mr. Shannon.
Would you please help me with this?
You're not going to conduct a church service. Why get into this uncomfortable outfit?
Because I have been accused of being defrocked and of lying about it. That's why. I'm going to show these women that I'm still frocked minister in the church.
Isn't that lovely gold cross enough to convince the ladies, Mr. Shannon?
No. They know I redeemed it from a Mexico City pawn shop. And they suspect that's where I got it in the first place.
Hold on just for a minute. Let's see if we can make this stay. The buttonhole is so frayed, I'm afraid it won't hold the button.
Where'd it go?
Oh, it's right here. How long have you been active in the church, Mr. Shannon?
What does that have to do with the price of rice in China?
Nothing.
What does that have to do with the price of coffee beans in Brazil?
I retract the question, with apologies.
To answer your question politely, I've been inactive in the church all but 1 year since I was ordained a minister in the church.
That's quite a sabbatical, Mr. Shannon.
Yes, quite a sabbatical. Is your grandfather talking to himself in there?
No, he composes out loud. He has to commit his lines to memory because he can't see to read or write them.
Sounds like he's stuck on one line.
Yes, I'm afraid his memory is failing. Memory failure is his greatest dread.
Are you drawing me?
Trying to. You're a difficult subject. When the Mexican painter Siqueiros did his portrait of the American poet Hart Crane, he had to paint him with eyes closed because he couldn't paint him with his eyes open. There was too much suffering in them, and he couldn't paint him.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to close my eyes for you. I'm hypnotizing myself, or at least trying to by looking at the light on the orange tree leaves.
That's all right. I can draw you with eyes open.
I was a pastor for 1 year, then I wasn't defrocked, but I was locked out of my church.
Why did they lock you out of it, Mr. Shannon?
Fornication and heresy. In the same week.
What were the circumstances of the first offense?
Fornication, yeah, came first, followed by the heresy by several days. Pretty young school teacher, Sunday school teacher, asked to see me privately in my study. Pretty little thing. Not a chance in the world. Only child and both parents spinsters. Almost identical spinsters, wearing the clothes of the opposite sexes. Fooling some of the people some of the time, but me, none of the time. Well, she declared herself to me. Why?
A declaration of love.
Don't make fun of me, honey.
Oh, I wasn't.
The natural or unnatural attraction of one lunatic for another, that's all it was. I was the goddamnedest prig that even you could imagine. I said, let's kneel down together and pray. And we did. We knelt down together. And all of a sudden, the kneeling position turned to the reclining position on the rug in my study. And when we were done, I struck her. Yes, I did. Struck her in the face and called her a damn little tramp. So she ran home. Found out later she had taken her father's straight blade razor and cut herself. Paternal spinster shaved.
Fatally?
Just enough to break the skin surface, to bleed a little. But it caused a scandal.
Yes, I can imagine it provoked some comment.
That it did. It did that. So the next Sunday, when I climbed up into that pulpit and looked down on the smug, disapproving faces, accusing and uplifted, I got the impulse to shake them. So I shook them. Look here, I said, I am tired of conducting services of praise and worship to a senile delinquent. That's what I said. I shouted. All your theologies, all your Western mythologies are based on the concept of God as a senile delinquent, and I, by God, I will not and cannot conduct services in praise of this.
Senile delinquent.
Yes. Yes, I tell you, all of our theologies present God that way. I mean, they present him as this bad-tempered, childlike, peevish man. I mean, like a old man in a nursing home who's trying to put together a jigsaw puzzle. He can't put it together, so he kicks the table over. I mean, all our theologies do it. They present God as this cruel, senile delinquent who blames his creation and brutally punishes the world for his faults in creation. And then a thunderstorm broke that Sunday.
You mean outside of the church?
Yep. It was wilder than I was. And out they slithered. They slithered out of their pews and into their black cockroach sedans. And I shouted after the bell. I went halfway out the church following them. Go on home! Go close your house windows, close your doors and windows to the truth about God!
My heavens, that's just what they did, the poor things.
Ms. Jelks, honey, Pleasant Valley, Virginia is a suburb of a large city, and those poor things are not poor materially speaking.
Well, what was the upshot of it, Mr. Shannon?
Upshot of it. Well, I wasn't defrauded. I was locked out of my church in Pleasant Valley, Virginia, and placed in a nice little private asylum to recuperate from complete nervous exhaustion, as they prefer to regard it. And then I entered my present line. Tours of God's world, conducted by a minister, complete with cross and rounded collar. To prove it, collecting evidence.
Evidence of what, Mr. Shannon?
My own personal idea of God. I mean, not as a senile delinquent, but
As incomplete sentence?
there's going to be a thunderstorm tonight. Terrific electrical storm. Then you will see the Reverend T. Lawrence Shannon's conception of God Almighty as he comes to visit his creation. I would like to go back to the church and preach the gospel of God as lightning, thunder, dogs vivisected. And then that's him. That's him now. Our oblivious majesty. And here I am, on a dilapidated veranda of a cheap hotel out of season in a country destroyed in its flesh and captured in its spirit by gold-hungry conquistadors who bore the cross of the Inquisition along with them.
Mr. Shannon.
Yes.
Mr. Shannon, I have a strong feeling you will go back to the church with the evidence you've been collecting. But when you do, and it's a Black Sunday, look over the congregation of smug and complacent faces for a few old, very old faces looking up to you as you begin the sermon. There's something still to look up to, something still to believe in. And I think you will not shout what you say you shouted that Black Sunday in Pleasant Valley, Virginia. I think you will toss that furious, violent sermon from the chancel, throw it away, and maybe talk about nothing. Lead them beside still waters, because you know how badly they need the still waters, Mr. Shannon.
Let me see this.